Welcome to our channel Home Study 24/7. Today we will discuss about the suggestion of board exam ICSE board class 10. This is suggestion number 1. So I am providing here the suggestion that can be occurred in that is a very probable questions that can be happened in your ICSE board exam. So let's start, and I think this suggestion will help you a lot. And of course I am giving the suggestion today, and after some days I will provide the solution of this suggestion also. So let's start, and it is all the suggestions can be made is made by noticing your previous questions patterns and all everything. So let's start today's suggestion. Board exam ICSE board class 10, suggestion number 1 for 2021. So let's start. At first, we all know that in section 1, 40 marks we have to answer, and we have to answer all the attempt all the questions from this section. So question number 1. Now name the following 5. So this gives 5 marks, and name the following of these phrase. Okay. So first, the layer of the eyeball that provide nourishment to the eye. The layer of the eyeball that provide nourishment to the eye. Next, the process by which root hairs absorb water from the soil. The process by which root hairs absorb water from the soil. Next, the organ which produces urea. The organ which produces urea. Next, the kind of lens required to correct myopia. The kind of lens required to correct myopia. Next, the process of uptake of mineral ions against the concentration gradient using energy from cell. The process of uptake of mineral ions against the concentration gradient using energy from cell. Next section B. Next B. State the exact location of the following. State the exact location of the following. Number 1, chloroplast. Number 2, incus. Number 3, corpus callosum. Number 4, guard cells. Number 5, pulmonary semilunar valve. Now part C. Copy and complete the following by filling in the blanks 1 to 5 with appropriate order, words or terms in phrases. You have to copy and complete the following blanks, okay, with the proper word. So, to taste the leaf for starch. The leaf is boiled in water to dash. Number 1. It is next boiled in methylated spirit to dash. Number 2. The leaf is placed in warm water to soften it. It is then placed in a dish. Number 3. And solution is added. The region which contains starch turns dash. Number 4. And the region which does not contain starch turns dash. Number 5. Next. Correct and rewrite the statement by changing the biological terms that is underlined for each statement. You have to correct the underlined segment of this sentence. Number 1. Alpha cells of pancreas secretes insulin. Number 2. Alpha cells is underlined. Number 2. Plants that manufacture their own food are termed heterotrophs. Heterotrophs is underlined. Number 3. Maintaining balance of the body and coordinating muscular activities is carried by the cerebrum. cerebrum is underlined. Number 4. The kidney is composed of number of neurons. Neurons are underlined. The part of the eye which can be donated from a clinically dead person is called retina. Underlined retina. You have to make correct of these following terms. That is underlined. Now next, choose the odd one out of the following terms given and name the category to which the others belong. You have to choose odd one. And also give the number, the name of the category to which the others belong. Number 1, aqueous humor, vitreous humor, Irish, central canal. Aqueous humor, vitreous humor, Irish, central canal. Next. ACTH, TSH, ADH, FSH. ACTH, comma, TSH, comma, ADH, comma, FSH. Number 3. Semicircular canals, cochlea, tympanum, utriculus. Semicircular canals, cochlea, tympanum, utriculus. Number 4. Bile, urea, uric acid, ammonium. Bile, urea, uric acid, ammonium. 5. Cretinism, myxedema, simple goiter, acromegaly. Cretinism, myxedema, simple goiter, acromegaly. Part F. Study the following diagram carefully and then answer the questions that follow. This is marks 1, A, 2, B, C. This A, B, C tree diagram. This is 1 and 2. Name the cell labeled 1. Name the cell labeled 1. 2. Identify the phenomenon occurring in A. In this cell, what is the phenomenon is occurring? You have to identify it. Number 3. Mention two structural differences between 1 and 2. You have to mention the structural differences between 1 and 2. 4. Name the process occurring in B and C. State the importance of the process in the human body. Given alongside is an experiment set up to study a particular process. This is the study of a particular process. You have to answer the process being studied. Name the process being studied. Explain the process named in 1 above. Explain the process. Why is the pot covered with a plastic sheet? Why is the pot covered with a plastic sheet? Mention one way in which the process is beneficial to the plant. Mention one way in which this process is beneficial to the plant. 5. Suggest a suitable control of this experiment. Suggest a suitable control of this experiment. Now H. Given below is a set of terms arranged in a logical sequence representing a process of a function. Of these, one term is incorrect. Identify the incorrect term and replace it with the correct term. One has been done for you as an example. This is an example and the incorrect term is seminal tube and the correct term is portal tube. You have to answer like this. Okay? So, number 1. Soil water, root hair, cell of cortex, epidermis, xylem. Number 2. Oxygen, stroma, respiratory activity, mesophyll cells, oxidation of glucose, ATP. Number 3. Pupil, eye lens, vitreous humor, fovea. auditory nerve. Number 4, sensory nerve, dorsal root ganglion, sensory neuron, motor neuron, receptor. Number 5, interphase, prophase, metagenesis, anaphase, telophase. So this is the section 1 you have to answer. Now the suggestion part 2, that is section 2, 40 marks. Attempt any 4 questions. Question number 2. Given below the diagrammatic representation of the internal structure of an organelle found in a plant cell, studied the same and then answered the questions that follow. This is the structure you have to answer. Identify the organelle. Next, name the physiological process occurring in the organelle. Next, mention one way in which the process is beneficial to man. Next, name the phases of the process occurring in the part labeled A1 and 2. Next, 5. A chemical substance NADP plays an active part in one of the phases. Give the expanded form of NADP and state its role in the above process. Next, represent the physiological process mentioned in 2 above in the form of chemical questions. Given below, again, a diagram of the human ear. Study the same and answer the questions that follow. This is the diagram. Now, give the biological term to the part labeled A and state its function. Number 2, name the part labeled B and state its function. Number 3, name the part labeled C and state its function. Number 4, give the function of earwax. Write one differences between mitosis and meiosis. Now, question number 3. Draw a diagram of human eye as seen in a vertical section and label the parts which shoots the following description relating to them. Photosynthetic layer of eye, structure which is responsible for folding the eye lens in its position, structure which maintains the shape of the eyeball and the area of no vision. 4. Anterior chamber seen in front of the eye lens. 5. Outermost transparent layer seen in front of the eyeball. This is again the structure. Name the region in the kidney where above structure is present. 2. Name the parts labeled 1, 2, 3 and 4. And next, name the stages involved in the formation of urine. And next, what is the technical term given the process occurring in 2 and 3? Briefly describe the process. Technical term in 2 and 3. Question number 4. The diagram alongside represent the circulation of human body. Yes. Now, name the blood vessel labeled 1, 3, 6, 7. 1, 3, 6 and 7. Name the blood vessels. Then, draw a neat diagram of blood vessel number 2 as seen in a cross section. Okay. Next. Mention one structural difference between blood vessel number 4 and 5. 4 and 5. Now again, next questions. This is again a diagram. Glucagon, liver, insulin, pancreas. Now name the cells of pancreas that produce 1 glucagon, 2 insulin. State the main function of glucagon and insulin. Next, why is the pancreas referred to an exoendocrine gland? Next, why is insulin not given orally but is injected into the body? Next, what is the technical term of the cell or the pancreas that produce endocrine hormones? Next, where in the body is pancreas located? Question number 5. Given alongside a diagram again of plant cell as seen under the microscope, after having been placed in two different solutions. This is the structure. Now, what is the technical term of condition of cell A and cell B? This is cell A, this is cell B. Now, from the solution, given in brackets, water, strong solution, 1% salt solution, name the solution into which cell A, cell B was placed before viewed under the microscope, where the cell A and cell B is kept. In which solution? Number 3. Under what condition in the soil will the root hair cell resemble? Cell A, cell B. Now, name the pressure responsible for the movement of water from the root hair cell to the xylem of the root. How is it set up? Next, name the pressure that helps in the movement of water up the xylem of the root. Next, it's against a picture given below is experiment set up by candidate to study the process of respiration in plants. The candidate failed to get the expected results as two mistakes were made while setting up the experiment. Identify and state two mistakes made by candidate. Next, what is the role of soda lime in the experiment? Next, what is the purpose of using lime water in flask A and B? Okay, flask A and B. Now give the chemical equation to represent the process of respiration. Give the chemical equation of this process. Explain the term reflex action. Explain the term reflex action. Next, expand the following biological abbreviation DNA and AIDS. Next, state whether the following action are voluntary, simple reflex, or conditioned reflex. Blinking, cleaning the table, playing on the keyboard, salivating when food is put in the mouth. Question number 6. Again the diagram given below. Identify the stage, give reason to support your answer. Name the parts labeled 1, 2 and 3. What is chromosome number of the cell? Draw a neat diagram as it would appear in the next stage. Name the stage. Next. Complete the following table by filling the blanks from 1 to 10 with appropriate terms. This is the table. Now, question number 7. Again, the diagram. Relationship between a mouse and a physiological process that occurs in a green plant. Study the diagram and answer the questions that will follow. Name the physiological process occurring in the green plant that kept the mouse alive. 2. Explain the physiological process mentioned above. 3. Why did mouse die in bale jar B? Okay. Next. What is the significance of the process as started in One for Life on Earth? Next. Represent the above mentioned physiological process in the form of chemical equation. Next. Again the diagram given below. Which parts of heart are in diastolic phase? Give a reason to support your answer. Next. Label the parts numbered 1 and 2 in the diagram. What type of blood flows through them? Next. What causes the heart sounds lub and dub? Next. Name the blood vessels that supply oxygenated blood to heart muscles. Next. Draw neat label diagram of a cross section of an artery and a vein. So, This is the total suggestion 1 that I am giving you. Please have a look on it, have a look on it. If it is beneficial to you, please like, comment and subscribe our channel. And if you want the PDF of this suggestion, please mail me or please give me your mail ID. I will provide you the suggestion through mail in PDF form. Okay? So you can also mail us or you can write comment in the comment section. If you need the PDF of this suggestion for your help for your practice session, you can mail us or you can talk with us through comment or through mail. I'll provide you the, the PDF form of this suggestion. So thank you very much. Stay happy and stay safe. And if you like, if you